Something big is happening on the western coast of Luzon. Whispers have circulated for years about a massive construction project, a new home for the Philippine Navy. This isn't just another military installation, it's set to become the nation's largest and most strategic naval base. The silence from official channels has only fueled speculation, turning this development into a national mystery. The project marks a pivotal moment for the Philippines, a nation now looking outward to the contested South China Sea. This base is the physical manifestation of a strategic pivot, a symbol of determination to protect maritime territory. Its scale suggests a long-term vision, preparing for future challenges. What we're witnessing is the birth of a modern fortress, designed to be the heart of the Navy's future operations. From here, the country will project power across its maritime domain. The secrecy is strategic, meant to keep adversaries guessing. Yet, satellite imagery and local reports have revealed a project that could redefine the Philippines' role in Southeast Asian security. A stronger Philippine Navy changes the region's strategic calculus, providing a crucial counterweight amid great power tensions. This base is more than concrete and steel. It's a declaration of intent. The Philippines is preparing to stand its ground and shape its own destiny. The whispers are finally turning into a roar. The world is watching as a new era begins for Philippine defense. The new naval base rises in San Antonio, Zambales, facing the South China Sea. Once a modest facility, Naval Station Leovigildo Gantioqui is being transformed into the largest naval installation in the Philippines. Spanning 100 hectares, it dwarfs Sangley Point and even the historic Subic Bay. This is more than a place to dock ships. It's a comprehensive headquarters. State-of-the-art piers will accommodate the Navy's largest warships, including new missile-armed frigates. Advanced repair and maintenance facilities will reduce reliance on foreign shipyards, building self-sufficiency. The base is expected to host an integrated command center, Marine battalions, and possibly an airstrip for joint operations. This centralized hub marks a shift from scattered outposts to a powerful coordinated force. It's a massive investment in the nation's future security. This coastal colossus is set to become the primary shield for Philippine maritime interests. The government's silence on the Zambales base is deliberate. National security is at stake. Revealing details could compromise the project. Secrecy prevents adversaries from planning countermeasures and avoids provoking a hostile response, especially from China. Publicizing the base could escalate tensions and invite gray zone tactics like maritime harassment. Domestically, secrecy helps avoid political interference and keeps the project on track. Strategic ambiguity is key. By not revealing the base's full role, the Philippines keeps its options open. Could it host allied forces in the future? The uncertainty complicates adversaries' planning. In regional security, ambiguity is an asset. The silence is not just about secrecy, it's about strategy. In this high-stakes game, what's left unsaid is just as important as what's revealed. The new base's purpose is clear: to strengthen the Philippines' position in the South China Sea. Its location in Zambales puts it close to disputed areas like Scarborough Shoal, enabling rapid response to incidents. This is the linchpin of a strategy shifting from passive defense to active deterrence. Stationing modern warships and Marines here signals readiness to defend sovereign rights. The base will also support outposts in the Spratlys, making resupply and protection more feasible. It's a direct response to China's militarization of the region. The goal isn't to match China ship for ship, but to create credible defense and deterrence. This is a dagger for self-defense, not for provocation. In San Antonio, Zambales, the base brings both hope and worry. Locals welcome jobs and economic growth, expecting a boom in housing and services. But fisherfolk fear losing access to traditional fishing grounds, and environmental concerns loom over the fragile coastline. The community is torn between progress and preserving their way of life. Security experts see the base as a crucial step for national defense, enhancing readiness and deterrence. Yet questions remain about the project's cost and sustainability. Some warn the base could become a target in conflict, turning Zambales into a front line. There's also concern that military buildup could provoke the very tensions it seeks to deter. The challenge is to balance strength with stability. The base's legacy will depend on how these hopes and fears are managed. The Zambales base has caught the attention of both the United States and China. For Washington, it's a welcome boost to regional defense, aligning with America's strategy of integrated deterrence. The base could become a site for U.S. rotational access under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, strengthening the alliance. For the US, it's a strategic foothold near the South China Sea. Beijing, meanwhile, views the project with suspicion, seeing it as part of a US-led effort to contain China. The base is likely perceived as a direct challenge to China's claims. Expect more Chinese Coast Guard and militia activity in the area, along with economic and diplomatic pressure on Manila. The base becomes a new point of friction in the already tense Manila-Beijing relationship. It's a symbol of Philippine defiance and a test of regional resolve. The world is watching how these rivalries play out on the shores of Zambales. The new naval fortress in Zambales marks a turning point for the Philippines. It's the heart of a new security doctrine, no longer passive but proactive. The question, will this base secure peace or become a flashpoint for conflict? Recent clashes with Chinese vessels highlight the volatile environment. The base is both a response to threats and a potential target. The future depends on Filipino statecraft, balancing deterrence with diplomacy. The goal used strength as leverage for peaceful, rules-based solutions. Managing this balance will define the nation's path. The Philippines has chosen to invest in its own security and stand up for its rights. This path is risky, but necessary. The future of regional peace rests on how this new strength is wielded. If managed wisely, this fortress could become a cornerstone of stability in the West Philippine Sea.